Raubex was founded by Koos Raubenheimer in Bloemfontein in 1974 and focuses especially on roads and related infrastructure development. It has a market cap of 2.8 billion rand, a price to earnings ratio of 8 and a dividend yield of 6%. Talking about that government spend not really coming through, we know that Raubex works with the Free State government and the Free State government is not paying them. We saw Sanyati falling or partly because of the Free State government not giving them the funds that they owed them. Paul, what do you make of Raubex right now?
Yeah, so Ace Magashula needs to pick up his game a bit there in the Free State, because for one reason or another, I don't know, maybe they built all the roads in the Free State in a sort of purple patch between 1965 and 1975. Then they did nothing for 30 years. Now they're all falling apart. So there's an emergency situation there, and you'd think this would be a good environment to have and to be strong and to be well established, but it seems to be a bit iffy at the moment. This particular company, though, has got deep roots in that area, and one would have thought that if anyone was going to do well in that environment, it would be them. CEO Francois Dirksen's a smart, articulate guy that's presented the company well.
What do you make of Raubex, Jonathan?
Well, I mean, focusing specifically on Raubex, their main business is construction on roads and maintenance of roads. So their biggest client is effectively SANRAL. I think they say more than 50% of all their work comes from SANRAL. So one of the keys for them is kind of the resolution around this whole e-tolling, because SANRAL needs to build roads. We know that when they need to be maintained, but it needs to be funded. Now government says, well, SANRAL, go find another funding mechanism. So that's when the whole e-tolling comes up. So, you know, obviously, I mean, consumers, we all fight e-tolling, but I mean, we all like to drive on nice roads. So, you know, there needs to be a resolution. So, I mean, SANRAL is a very key component for Raubex in whether or not you want to buy Raubex shares or not. Indeed,
that matter is still in court, so we'll see when that finally wraps up and how it will all play out. Hot or not, Paul, for Raubex?
No, you know, I'm afraid not. I like the company. I like the fact that they're positioned as they are. I like SANRAL. Nazir Ali's an old mate of mine. I think it's terrible what's happened there, but maybe they should have gone for something less complicated, because SANRAL was a standout player in the credit markets, always did very well. Now it's not so good. But for me, this sector is still dangerous, and I think you can get in sometime in the next 5 years without losing any sleep.
So hot, not hot.
No, no.
Hot or not?
I mean, Raubex, if you look at it, their margins have come down from 20% all the way down to 10%. So their margins are certainly lower than what they've been 5 years earlier. Still trading on a price to earnings ratio of 8. But, you know, they say in the next 12 months, they're just hoping to tread water. They're not looking to grow. They're looking to grow outside of South Africa, but they're really not looking to grow. So there's no fireworks in the short term. So also not hot for me.
Two not hots on Raubex.